start this video, I wanted to include a quick mod I did that was definitely needed on this car. I'm going to be installing these P2M hydraulic hood dampers. We never had the OEM prop, and it was going to be like $50 to buy it, so we just bought these. I think they were $70 on eBay. Okay, I got the passenger side one. No more room to prop up the hood. We're going to tighten down the brackets and test it out right now. And so when removing the oil pan, we also removed the front sway bar. So these were the old bushings compared to the new. The hole size has a pretty big difference. And actually I didn't really realize, but I think these will go in place of these. So new sway bar bushings finally came for the front. These are kind of just generic ones, so I'm hoping they fit, and that's the first thing I'm going to do is just check if they fit. For the rear, I installed new end link bushings, and I left the original sway bar bushings as they look fine. As you can see, this ball joint's pretty destroyed. This one's better, I guess. These are the tie rods. So the outer tie rod piece on these two, the ball joint's just gone. I think this one is really bad because it's like not even moving. The bushing on this one just like fell out, I guess. Anyway, it's gonna be, I think, a big difference to have new tie rods and new lower control arms. I can try to show them in here. So here you can see that ISR arm that we have. That's the control arm with the ball joint. And then the tie rod is here. And having this should help a lot with the steering. So my brother got the Megan Racing rear upper camber arms in. These older style Megan Racing arms. I don't know actually the name of these arms. They were used, and we didn't, at first we thought maybe they were bad, but we then realized I think that they're in a pretty good condition, so we ended up using them. And I believe now what we're missing is just the arm that goes here. I believe it's a toe arm, a rear toe arm, but it's not here yet, so that's kind of the last thing we're waiting on. I was thinking we maybe put back the stock arm and drive the car, but we'll see what we end up doing. Have the wheels in the front like So we lowered the ride height on the fronts a little bit, and we had to adjust the toe as well. And I'm lowering the ride height on the rears as well. I think the passenger rear was cambered too much. took the car the other night on a quick drive. For the most part, it was pretty good. But for example, the suspension in the back sounded really squeaky. I mean, we don't really know how old the coilovers are in the back. And it could also just be a lot of new bushings in the back because of all the new arms that we installed. My brother did make sure to like torque things with the controller arms jacked up. And also after the ride height, like the car's really low. Me standing next to it, you can barely see it. You can't even see the wheels right now. One thing is the hood, the latch is basically just loose when you try to pull it, so the ball must have, I don't know, gotten messed up somehow, or it's not in the slot. So I'm gonna remove the front bumper and hopefully just fix that quickly. So I just got the strut brace on. Pretty easy install. Just the nuts on top of the coilovers. Something I painted pretty quickly was the trim that goes around the steering wheel. It's not a perfect paint job, but it looks pretty good. I basically just used a black filler primer, and I think it gives it a good texture.